SWIT has a whole range of B-Mount batteries and accessories.
CineD, your digital cinema tech resource, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi, I'm Johnny from CineD, and I'm here with Sean from SWIT Europe. Sean, how are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. I think you also have a good trip for this great show, yeah?
Yeah, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I would like to talk to you about B-Mount, because SWIT is one of the leading manufacturers when it comes to the new standard of battery, which is B-Mount. But just for our audience, what is B-Mount?
Yeah, thank you for ladies and gentlemen. I'm very glad that SWIT can be the first bench of official partner of RE Group to have this new B-Mount standard. A B-Mount is not just like a plate, as you can see. Actually, it's a total brand new stand, brand new protocol for power solutions. So SWIT, we have 26 years in battery professional industry, so we contribution our experience and knowledge, technology to RE Group, cooperate with them to improve this stand to make it better for the power solution. So we are happy to contribute to this stand.
Let me just ask, please, why do we need a new battery standard?
Very good question, thank you. So, because now more and more devices need high powers, especially for RE Group, they need the new camera, for example, Alexa 35. It's totally the high voltage, more than 12 watts or 20 watts. So for that one, the old 14 watts battery not enough. So, and also the people would think some disadvantage of previous mount. So, for example, increase the reliability, increase the robust of connections. So this, what I mentioned, we can contribute to improve this battery B-mount standard together with RE Group.
Okay, so you have like a different line. One is dedicated for RE Group and one for other future components or cameras that will come with B-Mount?
Thank you. That's also very good for everyone, because it's not only for RE Group. After the advantages I mentioned, so now it can have high power output and it has a good robust and connections. So it can also use for all high power devices, including camera and lights. So especially nowadays, a lot of light, high power light would like have a mobile portable power solution. People do not always use the AC cables and always for the very heavy power station or power block. So with this B-Mount, the high voltage compatible solutions, so we can provide, for example, 500 watts battery solution for devices. Yeah, and with the SWIT technologies, now we already have more big powerful solution with, for example, light standard you already see. Now we upgrade it to support 750 watts. 750 watts.
That sounds all very impressive. I guess the higher you go with numbers, it's more. But you created actually your own ecosystem, meaning you have your own charger,
Yes.
your own batteries.
Yes.
Let me just quickly start with the charger, because I'll try again. No, that's good. Thank you very much. So this is the B-Mount charger. What is so unique about this charger?
Our charger is very important. It's the ultra fast charging. It's almost double than the normal chargers, so saving about half charging time. So no, that's very useful for people to not wait so long time to charge for batteries. So
I have to say, because when you're holding it, it's very lightweight. I would expect a charger to be much heavier. What did you put inside that it's actually, let me ask differently. What did you take out from the charger that this is so lightweight?
Yeah, a lot of people also like it because it's fashion and it's the model design, and especially it has a big screen to show all the status and the healthy of battery also. So it's very useful, and as you already see that it's very light, but very good reliability and robust because our strict quality control.
Okay, good. Let's move to the battery itself. We have two types. I mean, this is the ARRI certified one.
Yeah, this is our first models, special designed for ARRI certified. And the good news is that because ARRI informed us, they would, we are the partner, so inform us in advance. So we would like to release their ARRI Alexa certified. So we prepare enough goods for this one. So the good news is that we have the OLED to show remaining time. Currently, it's the only way to see the remaining running time on 35.
The recording time or the battery? The battery.
Battery running time.
Okay, how accurate is this?
It's the algorithm, so it's strict accurate. Yeah.
Good to know. Okay, so this is one battery.
Yes.
Just that you see, guys, this is important to know. Don't try to put this on a V-mount or gold mount. This is simply different, yeah? Voltage is different, and the actual mechanism of attaching it is, of course, different. Okay, so we have this one for ARRI, and what do you have for other components?
Because this is the first batteries, so I think, yes, maybe people will, for convenient, they also searching for more method to charge the batteries. So we also have the USB-C on it.
So USB-C can charge this battery?
So yes, just with your USB-C, for example, your MacBook adapter to charge it. So you do not need to, if you cannot find an ultra-fast B-mount charger, so for that, the speed is also okay.
This is nice. That's interesting. But I guess my advice will be don't try to charge it with your iPhone charger. No, I'm joking. No, you just need a proper.
You can do that as you wish. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. What is next? What other batteries do you have here?
As you mentioned very clearly, so you already say that it's not only for ARRI certified. The B-mount system is a new open standard. So its contribution and to our industry and its benefit can make it be an ecosystem for all of the devices, including the camera and the light. So on this one, on this purpose, we need to have 2 voltage inside one battery. So this is our new models, the Bevel Series. So all of these models have 2 voltage automatically inside it.
That means you can also power older devices.
Yes.
Via USB or how it's going to be?
It is still based on the B-mount system. So for other devices, just use the B-mount plate, then all this battery can work.
Okay, so you have a conversion plate from, let's say, B-mount to
Correct.
V-mount, for example.
Yes, for example, we have the small plate adapter for B-mount and V-mount, and also SWIT are very glad to have till now have the complete solution for the B-mount systems. So not only battery, charger, and we will also have the B-mount to B-mount hot swap plate. And as you mentioned, we also have the B-mount to V-mount hot swap. So that means on your old V-mount cameras devices, you can put it on that, and then it can use B-mount batteries.
Great. It sounds like greater flexibility.
Yes.
So people can move with confidence into the future and use the B-mount system. How about pricing? If I have to compare B-mount battery to V-mount, the same capacity, will it be more expensive?
And yes, actually, yes, the price will be a little bit high because of the its practical cost to a little bit increase. But actually, as I mentioned, so it now the one battery can used on many purpose. It can also used on the normal 14 voltage devices, and it can also use on a high power and high voltage devices. So that means one battery can be actually 2 or 3 batteries. So that means one battery have more usage. That all in other aspect, it means it reduce your real cost.
One question that I have, because obviously your batteries already exist and you talk highly about them. If I'm traveling a lot, with some of the models in terms of capacity, can I also fly with those batteries, or it's an issue?
That's for bigger capacity batteries. That's because of the ITAT regulation. That will be some difficult things you need to strict apply to the request for different. We know that. So we provide the new series that with the according to ITAT. So you can have 2 batteries above 100 watts and under 160 watts. So up to 160 watts, you can have 2. Bring together with you, not in the luggage, but bring yourself to the onboard. Yeah, and below 100 watts, that's no limitation for the quantity. So that's why we also mentioned for our new bevel system. So not only 290 watts, and you can see that we have at least the 2 model for at least 2 model for 98 watt hours and 160 watt hours.
Good. I guess those batteries are already in the market now.
This IBC is very glad to see all the friends again. So after so we now just put our early model here, and we will release it by end of this year. But the good news is our first model have enough of stock.
Very nice. Good. Sean, nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you. It's always nice to hear about new stuff coming out from the industry and how our industry is actually moving forward. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Guys, I hope you're a bit wiser after this interview. I hope you learned a little bit. Certainly I did. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.